Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. We have already started here. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely feet. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella.
Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Foot in. Chouameni. And now the breakaway.
Now it's Olise. Camavinga.
That's good play from him.
He can run onto that. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
Now it's Chouameni. Now it's Chouameni.
And he's gone backward here.
And it's Hernandez.
Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And it's been shipped out wide. Can he latch on to this? Saliba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. This is Dembele. Dembele. Mbappe. Conte. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Chouameni.
Koundé gets flagged offside. Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rudiger. Madrid finding their passes. Some really good ball movement. Saliba deals with that comfortably.
Olise.
And it's Conte. Camavinga, and he plays one through. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Stop from Courtois. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Chouameni with the short one.
Now it's Chouameni.
Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mbappe looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Koundé, Mbappe. That's tidy.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Mbappe is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brahim Diaz, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but...
Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tchouaméni. That's an imaginative pass. That's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Saliba, Dembele might just make this. Well, played right into his path. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his shot at goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! France! And France are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mbappe, and a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. France get their fourth corner. Tchouaméni plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. Referee has just said play on. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Now it's Rodrigo. Hernandez does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Olise receives it in a good position here. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
France deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
France are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
There's the shot! It's hit the upright.
Olise,
Well seen, saw that coming. Can he spark a counter here? Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rodrigo! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nicely intercepted. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. Olise. It's Camavinga. Valverde proves too strong. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? They've done it! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Olise. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte, looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He is through here. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Brahim Diaz tries to pass it through. Played out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. Camavinga has created one goal already. Oh, they could break here. And he's intervened well there. And that's been won straight back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? And back it goes.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! Rodrigo finds himself offside.
Substitution for France. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11,
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 6.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitution.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Hernandez. Camavinga, the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Two minutes to be added on. Knocks it into space. And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to play it through. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's quick to snatch. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Wirtz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
McAllister plays it short. And he's managed to gift it back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Bradley. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rudiger. Still goalless at the moment. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out towards the right wing. Wirtz. Now it's... He's having a shot! Goal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Number 9.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Isaac.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Valverde deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gakpo. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Just more than 15 minutes till... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Spread neatly. And it's Valverde. Isaac has found the net here, of course. Well, they've got it again. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Mohamed Salah. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Wirtz. Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Rodrigo. Brilliantly cut out. McAllister. Taken back almost at once. And here's Vinicius Junior. Some really good ball movement. McAllister. It's run loose here. Can he get on the end of it? And the shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Eder Militao, and it's Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the counter is on. Just eases him off the ball. Tchouaméni. For Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Wirtz. Good running, strong and purposeful. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Isak.
Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bradley. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. And it's Chouameni. Oh, that's superb.
Chance!
Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Oh, sweet feet. That is lovely.
Chouameni. And that is expertly dealt with.
Shapes to shoot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Driving forward. Pass somewhat off target. Eder Militao. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Gravenberg. And this is Mohamed Salah. And it's been played through. Great ball.
Chance for a shot!
It's a loop. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Substitution on the field. Number
Liverpool
7.
have their second
This.
corner now.
Coming on the field is number 8, Szoboszlai.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he was alert to it. And he was quick to get it clear again. And he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. And he's there to retrieve it. Camavinga. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. It's
Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
No, that's been intercepted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic
There will be
finish.
1 minute added
No half
time.
measures from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game After which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Isaac, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
After the final whistle today.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. Rafinha, this looks promising. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Rodrigo. Knocks it into space, and he's in on goal. Drilled in low. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. De Jong.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Rudiger deals with that comfortably.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yamal. Alaba gets a foot in here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Face to face. Mbappe! De Jong. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Ferran Torres looking for the run. Rashford receives it in a good position here. He's picked his way through. And he's there to clear it.
Eder Militao
Did just about enough to come out on top. He's through and all along. And another try! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 28 el dorsal 11.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, super ball. Oh, look at the space here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. For Ferran Torres. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Short changes him with that pass. Ferran Torres. Balde. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Balde looking to get on the end of this. Punched away. And it's Balde. De Jong. Goes for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. Some really good ball movement. Is there any support? He might... There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Valverde, nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. Ferran Torres. And it's De Jong. Koundé. Played out to the right. And here's Rashford. Spread it left. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him.
He's going for goal! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. And we have our very first corner. Pedri goes back to front. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to get it away. Rafinha. Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Distributed tidily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rashford. Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe!
And he's well positioned.
Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Koundé. And Jamal. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Balde. Ferran Torres.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Good ball, good take.
And he shoots! There's a goal!
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Rashford. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Ferran Torres. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Ferran Torres.
Gets a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Running with the ball. Played out wide.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank.
De Jong.
Rashford.
Spread out to the left. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Ferran Torres.
Providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Valverde.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Araujo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rafinha. And Jamal.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Barcelona have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And no, that was never going to make it. McAllister puts his foot on the gas. Gakpo, chance! He's delivered all right! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rafinha tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Ah, lovely feet. And they're quick to get it back. He's having a go. Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rafinha gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Pedri. Now this could be... And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, can they get him away? Gakpo receives it in a wide position. Wirtz, he's onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. That pass isn't the best. Good ball over the top. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kubasi. Ball's played through. That is ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. And he's intervened well there. The ball has bounced loose now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri has created one goal already. Valde showing great feet there. Now the ball in. Keeper's dealt with that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That looks a cracking ball. And it's made it. Isak shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Gakpo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Yamal aims beyond the defence. And it's Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Ball is over the line.
Habrá 3
Wirtz.
minutos de descuento.
Salah. Balde. Ferran Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Gravenberg. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Bradley. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Shot at goal! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Liverpool are still behind by 1, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ferran Torres. Balde. Now that's well seen too. Wirtz. Now Kerkez. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Balde. Pass is just off target. Gravenberg. And they can counter here. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferran Torres. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ferran Torres, given the lift of his goal. Gravenberg. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Searching passes played there.
Isaac under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Kerkez gets across to intercept that.
Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. He's got away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Lacking in accuracy.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Little pass back. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Very nicely done, good spot that. Now this could be a chance. And he's in on goal. This looks promising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Opts for safety. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bradley. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha. Good read, needed to be. Gravenberg. Now it's Isak.
Out to the left it goes.
And it's Soboslai. Oh, such a clever touch. Soboslai! Mohamed Salah. Wirtz plays it in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Isak. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots! Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Wirtz. Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball.
And the flag has stayed down.
And we're done. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves.
It's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's shifting through the gears here. It'll be a throw-in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Szoboszlai. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Lewandowski.
Now it's Yamal.
That's a good ball. Oh, great save! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Dani Olmo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Gravenberch. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Araujo. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the...
Szoboszlai! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nicely weighted ball. Plays it in. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Isak. And he comes up trumps again. Isak, oh, terrible mistake. McAllister. And Konate. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Balde is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai.
Pedri. Ferran Torres. And it's De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. This looks promising.
He's having a go! Oh, good stop, it had to be.
Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Gakpo. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. Balde. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get onto this? He is just caressing the ball. And here's Szoboszlai, distributed tidily. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Szoboszlai. Salah. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Swept in. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Has a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Balde. It's Pedri. Araujo. They continue each to cancel the other out. Pedri. And it's Balde. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's De Jong. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Kerkez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Jong. Koundé. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ferran Torres. Szoboszlai. Played out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Spread neatly.
Oh, that's nice.
Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Isak.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. And this is Lewandowski. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Isak looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's having a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Jong. And Koundé. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. And he's forced to go back. It's a smartly directed ball.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Yamal. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. Lewandowski.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And a chance! Oh, that's incredible! Finally, finally, finally! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
9.
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
20.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 7.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
El dorsal 21.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
El dorsal 17.
Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out.
El dorsal 6.
Good ball, good
Se va a
take.
hacer un cambio de jugador.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gravenberg getting this one clear. Araujo. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool have done it. Their solitary strike ultimate.